Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're okay. Time for another session of NeuroFlow Tai Chi, flowing through different movements, different body shapes, with a focus on the ebb and flow of the breath, the yin yang of the breath going in, the breath going out, and the movement using versions that are right for you, that is your portal, your doorway into a flow state of mind, which hopefully will offer something for you guys if you're feeling kind of in pieces or fragmented or not kind of not a kind of coherent experience of your mind and body, being caught up in the rhythm and flow of these movements are like individual leaves getting caught up in the eddy or current of a stream. That's the idea. So let's get back into it. As ever, just to note, if this is your first session, go back through previous sessions if you have the time to pick up the moves in detail. For the next few weeks, we're flowing through all the moves and the sequences we've been learning in the previous 6 months. So do go back to see those moves broken down into detail. So I'll give us cues and prompts to help us as we go along. Okay, so interlace fingers, stretch both arms up, one arm up, get some length in the body, twist to one side, change, twist to the other side, change, come back, release down, hands on your thighs, look to one side, change, look straight ahead, excuse me, one ear to one shoulder, slowly change to the other side, come on, circle the head one way, change direction. Bit nice and slowly, and you can just go from shoulder to shoulder if taking the head back feels too much for you. All right, shoulders now up to the ears, roll back, and then the ears roll forward. Good. Cross the body with one hand. The theme of today's movements when we start flowing is about twisting and the body from side to side. So we can get into that by crossing the body one hand, grabbing hold of the chair, twisting, so lengthening, you're twisting to one side, release. Either if the other arm's over, you cross over, or if one arm's over, you use the same hand to lever against the other side and twist the body. So go up towards, then twist. Come back to the middle. Great. Legs. So lift one leg up, support it if you like underneath the knee, and circle the ankle one way, then the other way. Maybe get some movement from the knee as well. Good. And then extend, release down. Other hand, so either on its own or with support of the legs. And if possible, circle the ankle. Change direction. Breathe down. All right. So let's start with our hands on our belly. And that most important of movements, the breath. So breathing in slowly through your nose. Get that breath not here, but down into your belly. Think of a balloon in your belly, breathing in, expanding that balloon, filling it up with air. And then let the breath out slowly. The balloon in your belly shrivels up. Breathing in through your nose slowly and deeply, expanding that balloon, filling your hands, and breathing out even more slowly, even longer out breath and in breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Once more, breathing in, breathing out. Now, as you breathe in, that balloon comes out of our belly. As we breathe out, we push the balloon back into our belly. Breathing in, breathing out. And once more, breathing in, breathing out. Now we begin a side-to-side motion. So I want you to hands on your sides, and I want you to lean over one leg, come down the body, get to the leg, and then look up, come down, fold over one leg, circle down over the other leg, lift the body, and the head comes up fast, down, up. And if you want, if it's okay with your neck, look over your shoulder, up at the ceiling behind you even, down. If that doesn't feel right, just look up straight ahead. So you're here, look it over your shoulder behind you. Don't strain the neck. And all of this practice goes within your limits, what's right for you. And we have a tendency in many cultures to emphasize yang over yin, so pushing more work rather than finding softness and gentleness in our practice. Good. One more. Okay, now we're going to come back and then we're going to bring one of both arms up behind us, one side, down, other side, down. So it could be one arm crossing the body, down, on the other side. One arm's available, please. Or both arms up, side to side. This is the theme of this week for our flow. We're going to be thinking about twisting from side to side, really working on the trunk of the body. So we need to be careful. No forcing, no wrenching. Keep it all soft. Twist to the limit of your body. And if you're doing this seated, like me, then you will automatically isolate the top half of your body. If you're doing this standing, try and keep that same belly button up movement. Don't twist the hips in these moves for now. You want to work on getting mobile in our upper body rather than letting the hips take over. If you're sat down, you can only really move your upper body, which is good for these moves. Good, a few more. Good. Now we're gonna bring one arm over, send the other arm back like we're throwing a frisbee. This is the dragon movement from our 5 animals. Dragon makes an appearance this week. Twist. Throwing a frisbee. Twist. Now, if you struggle with vestibular problems, you get dizzy. So think about how you move your head. If your head moves too quickly from side to side, you might get that dizziness. So think about slowing down, slow movements of the head. Okay? Slow changes of head, ear, body position. If you can move with a little sprightliness about getting dizzy or feeling sick, nauseous, and great. But again, go with what's right for you. Or if it feels like big movements from side to side make you feel sick or dizzy, just go just more to the front. Yeah, so you're not having to turn so much. Absolutely fine. Remember, different options for each of you. Keeping your head more forward, one arm, keeping your head more forward if you're struggling with vestibular problems is my way into the flow. I don't have that, then I can twist more, turn more. And if I'm here, I can experiment with this over time and see if I can broaden that amplitude, that arc where I'm twisting, and see if my brain will tolerate it over time. I find out what my limits are. Okay, you're more of a dragon. I hope that makes sense. So that's a good example of how each of us decide our widening limits, how far we twist, how much we push. So you just want to find our own way in to flow states. If dizziness or nausea is part of the way we're doing it, then we're not going to get into that place. The door is closed. So we need to minimize, soften the movement, find the flow a different way so we can, as an individual, get into a flow state. Good. Okay, something a little different now coming up. We're going to bring one arm back, curl it over like a crashing wave, pushing forward. And then if the other arm is available, so you're going to do this other arm, curling over like a wave, pushing forward. So changing the arms if both arms are available to you. Reach back, curl over, push forward. Reach back, curl over, push forward. Reach back, over, over. I'm going to do one arm version after this one. So it's one arm, you're coming up, pushing forward, turn the palm, pull it back, reach it over, push forward, palm up, pull it back, reach over, palm forward, back, forward. Two arms are changing. So the same thing with these twists means there's a big change of the head from side to side. Is that too much? Is that making you dizzy? In which case, keep the head more forward and bring the arms back without the head turn. Yeah? If your brain can tolerate it, then you can start turning your head with the arm as it flows past you and behind you. Sickness, dizziness, headache is not Tai Chi. Okay, if they arise during the practice, it means that the practice is not right for you. We need to make a change. We need to make a change in how we do it. And that generally is following the principle of minimizing the movement, slowing down, smaller turns, not turning the head, more conservative movement. The yin, the black in the Tai Chi 2 symbol, the yin rather than the yang, which is the white and doing more and bigger. Yin is yielding, submitting, softening. Both are important. The drive to move forward in rehab, recovery, life. That oomph is the yang, the white in the yin-yang Tai Chi 2 symbol. But the flexibility to go with the flow, respond to challenges and unexpected events and regroup, do things differently. That's the yin, the black, the shadow, the soft principle. Okay, can't do it that way. Rather than butting heads, yield, step back, work within new conditions, like us all in COVID right now. Can't do things the way we did it a few years ago. You have to do things a different way. All right, good. Going to do a little change of a movement coming up now. Okay, now we're going to down, swing across our body, down, swing across our body. So like you're picking up, offering, picking up, offering, picking a fruit from the tree, coming back, picking a fruit from the tree on the other side, coming back, crossing over, reach, reach. One arm version, reach, pull back, reach, pull back, reach, pull back. Two arms, reach, change, offering up. Good. I'm going to bring things down to an ultimate phase of this flow with more body movement, less big arm movement. What we're going to do is come back and we're going to just twist to one side, circle, scoop, up, push down, shift the body to the other side, twist round, circle out, scoop up, push down, shift, twist, circle, scoop, palm down, push down, twist, circle, scoop up, push. One arm version, circle out, scoop up, palm down, twist, circle out, scoop up, palm down, shift, circle, up, down, push, up, down, up, down. So this is the beginning of tiger. Good. Now we're going to bring hands pointing forward, and then we're going to be wide owl gaze backwards. So we're going to look over one shoulder as the fingers go out to the side, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Wide owl gazes over the shoulder, gazes backwards across the field. Keeping one arm, pointing the fingers forward, pointing the fingers out, forward, out, forward, palms out, forward, out, forward, out, back. Okay. So now we're gonna try reaching one hand up, one hand down, looking over, shoulder one way, down, other hand comes up, other hand comes down, looking over the shoulder the other way. Get some length now in the body, stretching up, going high. Not too much of a twist now, but more about lengthening and looking over the shoulder, down, reach, change. So one arm pushing up, same arm comes down, push it down, arm pushing up, arm pushing down, one arm up, down, one arm up, down, arm up, down, pushing up, down, up, down. Okay. And now we're going to hold the hands up All right, so that could be two hands and one hand. Imagine you're holding 2 plates, 1 plate, and you're going to twist slowly to one side, and you're going to look at the back hand, come back to the middle, change, twist to the other side, look at the back hand. So as you're coming back, you're slowly changing the head to track the back hand moving back. When you go no further, come back round, change, track the back hand. So remember what I was talking about, the vestibular dizziness, nausea. Is that something that you're dealing with since your stroke, since your injury? Instead of big movements of the eye, keep the head more forward and maybe just look the eyes slowly side to side, slow changes. Or keep looking ahead, keep fixed at a point ahead of you, let your body move around. Whatever works for you, not to trigger that sickness, okay? Twist, back, twist, back. Coming into the last few movements of the sequence now. And then we're going to find some relaxation in twist now. So what I want you to do is let the arms go dead, absolutely dead, and then just loosely twist the body. Maybe the arms flop from one side of the chair to the other. I want to find complete softness now. If standing is an option, this is quite a nice twist. Let the hands just connect with your kidneys. Seating is fine too, as long as you find that softness. There should be no effort now, just soft changes from side. And then I want us to start slowing this down. And then bring hands onto sternity and onto stomach. If there's a more responsive hand, that goes on the outside, all right? And then just gentle circles, stomach massage one way. And the whole body moves. And then change direction. And then come to stillness. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Thank you, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that twisting session, and I hope you've taken on board the options for changing if you're struggling with either reduced mobility on one side or the vestibular problems, the dizziness, nausea, and thinking about the options that are right for you. Don't push it. Think about the yin principle rather than yang. Think about softening, conserving, minimizing for your own particular entry. Each of our doors into that same space is different. One person's door is here, one person's door is here, one person's door. So each of these doors are different movements, different amplitude of movement, standing, sitting, two sides of the body, one side of the body, all different ways. But we need to find our own door in. So do find what's right for you rather than pushing against something that's not right for you, for your mind, your body today. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Take care.